The Orlando Magic just played their first of 8 straight home games, which is tied for their longest homestand in their franchise's history, as they got a 111-96 victory over the Toronto Raptors, officially sweeping the season series 3-0 in favor of the Magic. The Orlando Magic have now secured their 40th win of the season. They have improved their overall record to 40-28, and they are just a half game behind of the New York Knicks for the number 4 seed and just 2.5 games behind Cleveland for the number 3 seed. Orlando has an opportunity to really climb up the standings here in these next couple of weeks. The last time that this Orlando Magic team was 12 games above 500, you have to go all the way back to March 30th of 2012, and you have seen significant strides of improvement from this team all season long. The Magic are also currently 10-3 after the All-Star break, as they now have the easiest remaining schedule in the NBA, and these next 7 games at home, all for the Magic, are going to be critical for them in order to continue to build that chemistry, build that continuity, and to really have an opportunity to seize as they climb up the standings. But when you take a look at these next 7 games for the Orlando Magic all at home, you've got the Charlotte Hornets, the New Orleans Pelicans, the Sacramento Kings, the Golden State Warriors, the LA Clippers, the Memphis Grizzlies, and the Portland Trailblazers. I do believe that if you can come out of this stretch in this 8-game homestand at least 5-3, maybe you're going to drop a game to a great team like a New Orleans, probably like Golden State, or maybe even the Clippers. Nonetheless, if you can find a way to come out of this stretch 5-3, I think that is going to be critical for this team, and I think 6-2 already is something that we can strive for and definitely attain. Now, the Orlando Magic do have an opportunity to officially clinch postseason play for the first time since the 2020 season when they were in the bubble. The Orlando Magic, if they beat the Charlotte Hornets tomorrow night, and if the Brooklyn Nets lose to the New Orleans Pelicans tomorrow evening, the Orlando Magic will at least clinch the play-in berth and make the postseason for the first time since 2020. Less than a week ago, when the Orlando Magic played host to the Brooklyn Nets, in the pregame presser, I had an opportunity to ask Coach Mosley about the 8-game homestand that they have coming up and what this kind of opportunity means for this squad. And I'll go ahead and I'll play that clip so you guys can go ahead and hear his full thoughts.
Coach, first of all, I just want to congratulate you on your contract extension. It's well-deserved.
Thank you.
But I just want to go ahead and talk really quickly about the home stretch that you guys have coming up. I know you guys are focused on Brooklyn right now, but you know, trying to get everybody back and healthy, back to 110%. You guys go down the stretch of the season. Is this home stretch really important with that, and you know, you guys being able to stay home and have your facilities and everything like that?
Absolutely. I think being at home, that there's a benefit to that so much. Not just being in our beds and at our facility and getting practice time in and a regular routine. It's great, but then you also talk about the fans, the energy that's provided in this building, that they bring, night in and night out, does something to our group that we ultimately hang our hat on lots of nights.
You can obviously hear Coach Mosley overemphasizing the importance of the fan base and how critical it has been having that kind of energy at the Kia Center. And I tell you, it has been electric all season long, covering the games at home. It has been a pleasure working around the team. And Coach Mosley wasn't lying. We need everybody showing up and showing out and selling out the Kia Center every single night, and especially during this 8-game homestand. I also had an opportunity to ask Paolo Banchero about his thoughts on the Orlando Magic's 8-game homestand that they have coming up after their win 111-96 over the Toronto Raptors. I'll go ahead and I'll play the clip so that you guys can hear Banchero's full thoughts.
Paolo, with tonight being the first of 8 straight games you guys got at home, Mo's talked about it earlier with you guys, having the fans here, having that energy in the building. But, what are you guys collectively, just as a group, looking forward to with this opportunity with the homestand and just to be able to reach up the standings a little bit more?
Yeah, I was super excited when Coach said that in the locker room that we had 8 straight coming up. I was super excited to hear that. Feels like we haven't had that many games all year straight at home. So I'm just excited to, be in my crib for an extended period of time and just get to hoop, in front of these fans with the guys. Love playing on home court. I think it just gives us, like you said, a bunch of energy, from the fans and from ourselves too. I think we play, not saying we don't on the road, but just at home, you can tell the energy's, very consistent. So I'm excited. We got some tough teams coming in, so we're gonna have to be ready.
And I cannot overemphasize enough how important this stretch is for the Orlando Magic to not only continue to climb up the standings, but an opportunity to practice at your own facilities, enjoy the beautiful weather here in Central Florida, to not have as many distractions on the road. And the Orlando Magic really have this opportunity right now to continue to climb the standings and to make sure that they can make the playoffs and not just the play-in, even with an opportunity to clinch the play-in tomorrow evening. Magic fans, I want to hear your guys' thoughts in the comments down below about the Magic's opportunity to not only get into postseason play, but this opportunity that we have coming up specifically when we talk about the next 7 games here at home at the Kia Center. But Magic fans, before I go ahead and let you guys out of here, if you guys appreciate the work that I do and the entire Orlando Magic HQ staff does, make sure you guys go ahead and drop me a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe bell to stay tuned for more Orlando Magic content that we do here on YouTube. And make sure you guys also go ahead and follow me, Brett James, and Orlando Magic HQ on all of our socials, especially on Twitter. We're both very active and we're on there every single day. The link tree will be in the description down below so that you guys can go ahead and check that out. But Magic fans, thanks again for sticking around throughout the whole video. Brett James, aka BJ, I'm out, y'all. And like always, let's go Magic.